Yo, 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 what up? This your boy O with another movie review. Sorry it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? So I done one of these, but there hasn't been no real good movies coming out lately, so I'm not gonna watch something that I don't think is worth it. It's worth the price, worth the money. This one right here that I saw today is Thunderbolts. The new movie that came out on May 2nd. Basically, this one comes out right after a Brave New World, Captain America, Brave New World. This is what happened after that, with the lady Valentina. You know what I'm saying? She got in trouble. She got in mad trouble. So she sent basically Yelena, which is the new Black Widow, because the other one died, you know what I'm saying? So she's out there, cleaning everything up, mopping everything up. And, she sends her to the place where they have an experiment out there. The guy's name is Bob, but his real experiment name is Sentry. He's very, very strong, very, very powerful. So she's in there, what I'm saying, with the old, with Dollar Tree Captain America, what I'm saying, from the Bucky and Winter Soldier. What I'm saying, Falcon Winter Soldier, the series. So he's out there. Then they sent the Ghost. That's the one from Ant-Man and the Wasp. The girl that she could teleport, from one place to the other. They sent her up in there. And then basically they send them to kill each other. Straight up. They want no witnesses. They want no none of that. So they did like a setup. The Valentina girl did a setup, for them to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? So you got all of them people, in there, ready to go. And, so Bucky, he comes in, later on down the pipeline where his job is to bring them all together. You know what I'm saying? So you got Yelena, the new Black Widow. You got the Ghost. You got the Captain, the fake Captain America. Dollar Tree Captain America, from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then you got the Ghost. You know what I'm saying, from Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then the fifth one is Yelena Daddy. The Guardian, Red Guardian. So they make up a little hodgepodge team, together. Basically, Bob, he overpowered. He becomes a Sentry. He got powers. He can control people. He could read your mind. But he got a dark side to him. You know what I'm saying? He got a dark side called the Void. Basically people are making fun of him, doing all the things, trying to control him. He said, F that. I'm going to control myself. So the Void basically is he turned himself inside out, where he got to fight himself. So when he does the Void, that's when you see in the movies like a black, and he's taking over everything. You see he poofs people out of it and just leaves a black spot on there. So Yelena went in there and basically found Bob, which is the human side, the human form of homeboy, scared, locked up in the room. And she's like, no, you got to fight this. I'm here with you. Let's do this. So the rest of the team, the Thunderbolts, they come in there and then they got to fight this thing off. They got a room. It's like a medical room, like a doctor room, medical room. And you see the Void on one side and you see Bob on the other side. So the whole team is like, Bob, we with you, you know what I'm saying? But this is a fight that he had to do himself. He had to go over there and fight himself to get back to what he really was, what he was before. Like I said, the movie was good. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a part where it was a little bit crazy, especially when they were in the Void, where they have to face their fear. They have to go back, and what makes them scared, what makes them run away, what makes them, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things. Like I said, Bob, he was scared of the Void. They have the fake Captain America. It was his wife and his kid. It was Bob himself. He had to fight against like this chicken, the chicken thing with a street sign or something like that. So they had some funny things in the movie, keep it lighthearted. They cracking jokes at each other and doing all of these things. You know what I'm saying? So they kept the movie light. They kept the movie funny. But they made fun of themselves. They're like, yo, everybody got stuff they got to work on. Saying nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, it was a very good movie, man. I liked it. What I'm saying, out of a 10 star, out of 10, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. Because what they're trying to do now, what Marvel trying to do now, is bring these people with these people. So at the end of the movie, end credit scene at the very end, they have a space risk. Basically, they have the ship of the Fantastic Four pulling in. They're in the same world, they're in the same thing, together. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, the movie was funny. You know what I'm saying? This movie, had the right amount of action in it, had the right amount of thing. But these are, like I said, this is the ragtag group. This is the ragtag group of people, that nobody really cared about, nobody really, wanted, and they brought them all back, At the end of the movie, basically, these boys became the Avengers, the new Avengers, So even in the movie, it said Thunderbolt, and then at the very end of the movie, they became the new Avengers. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of little things, a lot of a lot of details, a lot of little things that going on in the movie that you gotta watch the show. You gotta watch the show, man. You gotta watch the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. A lot of it's in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. A lot of the thing is after, like I said, after the Brave New World. Captain America, Brave New World. They even got this thing in the movie, man, where Captain America is suing them for using the Avengers name and all this kind of stuff. So it doesn't take itself too seriously, man. Like I said, it's a film where you sit down, man. You eat your popcorn, your soda. You watch it, man. You just have fun for what it is. Like I said, I liked it. I give it an 8.5. Like I said, Marvel, what I'm saying, is Marvel's Marvel, man. That whatever they make, man, it turn into gold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is a good movie. Like I said, watch it. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with it. Enjoy it for what it is. It don't take itself too seriously. And yeah, man, just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Have a great day. Stay loved, stay blessed, stay positive, and for all your mothers out there, you know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? All right then, y'all. Peace.